Believe it or not, sexting can be very beneficial for your relationship.
Well.
So you do
You're
want
welcome,
the deep
guys.
pics?
You're welcome. No, that's not what I do. Not no. That is not what I'm saying
As
here.
Jason
I'm
zips his
getting
pants up.
Absolutely not.
Emojis? You want eggplant emojis?
I would rather the eggplant emoji than a D pic. Okay.
right.
Okay.
Maybe I'm in the minority here, but I don't think so.
Then,
I don't
if
think
we're
you're
not
in the
sending
minority.
D
Yeah.
pics.
Okay, well, first of all, let me tell you the benefits.
Okay.
This is why you should be texting, or should be sexting, in your relationship because of the benefits.
If you have young kids in the car, you want to turn it down. 3,
Oh,
2,
yeah.
1. All right.
And then we're going to tell you how to do it right.
Okay.
All right. The benefits, your emotional connection will strengthen. You've ever noticed that after you have the sexy time, you do feel closer?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe for Jason now, who's new to the church, spiritually, you feel closer? I don't know.
No.
Maybe.
Wow.
Okay.
Might sing a hymn.
Emotionally.
Might sing a hymn during now,
You might.
Jason?
Get goosebumps.
Hymn.
Hallelujah.
Oh,
Okay.
That's not it.
Another
I know we just want to do something you'd recognize.
another benefit for sexting in your relationship, it can improve your communication because you feel like you're on the same wavelength, you know?
I can see
And
that.
then the number one benefit of sexting in your relationship, you will have a better sex life in real life.
Oh.
Yeah, help you build excitement
Ah.
and anticipation for the physical intimacy.
And Katie, is sexing what our definitions, interpretations are? Is it a different way to sex, like back to your husband than it would be for the wife, or is it very similar style of?
Well, you definitely have to speak their language, and these are some tips of how to sext
if
the
they're
right
Chinese and you're Spanish and you send stuff in Spanish, they're not going to know what you're saying.
way. But that's why emojis are great because I feel like
that would work.
I feel
Yeah.
like a
Any-
picture is universal. I don't know.
Yes.
Well, these are the ways to do the sexting right. Okay. First, you should know that they're okay with receiving the sext messages.
Right. That's not
How
something
do you
just-
how do you know?
Mhm. You have to just ask. I think.
Or do you test the waters like with a little bit? Or just like,
well-
yeah, I really, think that we should hold hands later.
Right. Hey, you're stealing my sex. That's my move.
I love holding hands. Maybe even more like a makeout kiss. That's fine with me. All right. What about second base? I don't know. Go ahead.
I don't know. Well, the first tip for being a better sexter is making sure to ask for their consent.
Right.
It says that you're supposed to respect your partner's boundaries. And so I think that maybe this is a little bit where my husband and I fall, is that I'm open to it. But I don't think he is. Like
Doesn't
I
sound
don't.
like
I think
it.
it's not.
Have
I know
has
it's
Ben
just not his
ever
thing.
written you a sex back ever?
Not really. Although I will say that in the past year, it has been. I think he's become more. Maybe he just is like surrendered to it because I'm not going to stop. That he's like more open to it, or he'll be more suggestive in text messages.
Yeah.
He's definitely more suggestive verbalizing it. Where before he wasn't really that
Okay.
way.
Well, I'll
and then
make
now
an
I'm like,
appointment on my
oh.
book, and we'll schedule it for 6 o'clock.
Trying to squeeze you in.
More business-like for sure. But now I acknowledge it when he does it, and I try to provide. It's like rewarding the good behavior.
Yeah.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know?
100%.
So, or like rewarding the behavior I want.
Yes.
And so now he's doing it more.
So can you give me a definition of like what you would send to Ben?
I think definitely just emojis at this point. You know what I mean?
Emojis?
Emojis. Just and most of it is humorous, I think.
Are
That's kind of our language.
I guess you got to be careful what you say. What type of emojis would a woman send?
Oh,
Or Katie would send to
I
Ben?
am the worst at this because I am so like a dude that I straight up just send the eggplant to him.
Oh, like that.
And
I want this.
Say like it is time, or
Really?
like
It's
eggplant.
eggplant time.
Or
Let's go.
I'll just write nap time. If the kids are home, whatever. So that's like what I'll do.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. But
He's
another.
like, I'm not tired.
I don't like eggplant. What is this?
I
Is
don't
that what we're
nap.
having for dinner?
I don't like that.
Do you want me to buy eggplant from the store? I don't.
Yeah.
Right. And he'll say like, I don't take naps. I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, come on.
Gosh.
Help me out here.
Another way to sext properly or to get better at it is don't send the sext out of the blue if it's your first time. Apparently, you are supposed to wait until you're ready for bed or before you're hanging out. You
Oh.
know that it could lead to that. There has to be a little bit of anticipation, but also if you just send it out of the blue,
And it's gonna be next week. They're just
then it's like that,
Yeah.
that. There's no building of anticipation there.
so like let's say they get home from work at 5:30, maybe send it at 3 or even maybe 1.
Something like that. Yeah.
But not like 4 days ahead of time.
Exactly. Like,
Okay.
don't be sending one. And I've done it.
Like this weekend is
Yeah.
Monday.
Right.
I'm gonna give it to you.
Yeah, I'm taking you to Pound Town, girl. And it is Monday.
Yeah. It ain't gonna work. Especially with women, boy. The emotions can change very fast.
Yeah. Look, we need a warm up for sure,
Yeah.
but not a week in advance.
No,
You know,
okay.
because a lot can happen. I could hate you. I could love you on Monday and hate you by Friday. So
I think you can love them on Monday and hate them by Monday night.
Yeah.
So maybe the closer to it, the better.
it's true. Another rule or like a suggestion for being a better sexter: be descriptive.
Ooh. Yeah.
Use your words. This makes me uncomfortable.
I already know what Jason's going to use.
What is he gonna say?
Oh, I know. He's going to use some AI.
Oh,
Yeah.
Chat
Oh,
GPT.
Yep.
that might be a good
That's
way
smart.
to just try it out. You know, if you're not comfortable using.
Now you're
just for
killing
the-
sexting jobs.
Just,
No.
just for the
Yes,
record,
sex outlines.
there's still work to put into the chat GPT if you want it to do a good one. Like,
Really?
when I did the Mother's Day note, it took me at least a good 25 minutes to get it right.
You could have just wrote the note.
Could have.
No, I couldn't. That's where I was stuck on. But
That's true.
it put the words what I was wanting to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I did see someone post Mother's Day. Actually, we know them. Chris Howard.
Yeah.
We've talked about them before on the show. And it was a really nice, and it's kind of like it's kind of like he's like a non-radio version of Jason Goodman. Where
All
you're
right.
like, what's going on here? And it was really nice, though. And then one of my friends commented, oh, Chat GPT wrote that, didn't you? And his wife's like, yep.
Yep, sure did.
Yep. It's the
Sure
thought
did.
that counts.
From the computer.
I did a whole 25 minutes.
No, but I had to put. I was like, well, let me add this to it, and then this, and then how would they put it in this?
Yeah.
Well, you're
There's
thinking about
actually
them.
jobs now that's what they're doing. They're people that know and understand how to most effectively get what they want out of the AI.
I got you.
GPS stuff
Okay.
or GPS, GPT.
Yeah,
Yeah.
GP. Yeah, however you want to do it. You
Yeah.
should be as descriptive as possible. Says, in your mind, create a sensual or erotic experience that you would want to have,
Mm-hmm.
and then put it into the very descriptive words, setting a scene.
I think it's more for women.
I think so too.
I think guys are like,
Bed,
yeah, bed,
Truck.
touch me here, like an arrow down.
bathroom. Right? Doesn't matter.
You're hot.
Right? The parking lot of the grocery store.
Meanwhile,
Whatever.
you're setting like it was a fall night in 1994. You're like, what?
You could hear the leaves rustling. There's a chill in the air
Reading a Hemingway book, and I was thinking, it's like, oh my
by
gosh.
firelight. Yeah.
And then we're just scrolling down, like, what are they saying? Is there anything? Is there a nude here?
Does any of this say
No,
sex?
there's nothing in here.
Another tip for being a better sexter: think about what your partner might want to hear. If you're not familiar with their kinks or their fantasies, do you guys talk about those sorts of things in your relationship?
I know what to send that she likes and what
Relationships?
to send that she wouldn't like.
You send pictures of other men?
I don't send pictures, period.
You know?
No,
What if
one,
that was
because
a-
I'm not attractive, and two, I don't want to overhype what I've got.
Yeah.
What turned your wife on was pictures of other guys.
Awkward.
Here's John
Here's
Travolta.
Jason Momoa. Like, all right.
You're not going to oversell what you've got. She knows what you've got.
Right, but I don't want to like get her hyped up. Like it'd be like going out to eat and getting like this 5-star meal sent to you all day and showing up and they're like, oh yeah, here's
The buffet.
yeah,
Yeah, here's the fast food.
here's some
Hey.
crappy
Yeah, I
food.
can see that.
So, Matt, what,
Okay.
if you don't mind sharing, what do you send that Hannah likes?
We usually will say things that we would like to do to each other.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Mhm.
In words
Yeah.
or in emoji?
Words.
Oh, in
Words,
words.
yes.
Okay.
It's very much a
And is sandwiches involved?
Maybe.
not as well sexual sandwiches maybe. It's mostly just I can't wait later until you're doing this or until I get to do this to you kind of
Nice.
thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
My gosh.
Yeah.
So it's not hey, I promise I'll hurry up.
No.
That turns Carol on, Jason's wife.
I'll do it in 3 minutes, not 4.
That'd be so quick.
You don't even know that I'm there. Perfect.
Super quick.
And she does a
Oh.
thumbs up back. That's hot.
Does that happen during work? Like, do you get those sex messages while we're all on the air?
Not normally on the air since it's early.
Okay.
Kind of like we were talking about. You don't want to do it too early,
Yeah.
but I don't know, around lunchtime sometimes.
Is that why you skip lunch with us so many times?
Maybe.
Too busy sexting.
Now we
know.
get it.
He's
I don't know.
FaceTiming in the bathroom.
You want some of this?
Can't elaborate too much on it.
Well, and then finally, one more tip for being a better sexter. Do not, and I think this should probably be number one, but do not send unsolicited photos without their permission.
Except if you're a guy, you can send it to me. Like if the
You want
most-
guys
You want
send
guys
you
to
nude?
send-
No, if you're a
Every guy out there. I know your phone number by heart.
if you're a
336.
guy, you do want those photos.
You want
From
the
what
female
understand?
photos.
Yeah.
Like-
You're asking for, wouldn't mind
I think
unsolicited female photos.
99% of guys will not wouldn't mind their girlfriends or wives sending them a nude photo, even if it was unsolicited. I think it's the opposite way of girls. Girls don't want the nude photo of the guy.
Yes.
I
I'm
agree.
sure
I think
there's
Jason,
exceptions,
I
but
don't-
yeah.
But
I think you're right.
it's like 99% to 1%
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
It's probably 100%.
of all guys.
Yeah.
Probably. I guess. I
Well,
guess.
depends what your wife
You're right,
looks like.
99%. I did set up some on my phone that would block any sort of
Sure.
boobs that would come in. Disgusting. No, but I think if somebody sent it to you, didn't ask for it, you're not going to be like, oh my gosh, why would you?
Yeah,
You know?
but I think a part of
As
it
a-
too,
as a man.
but I think part of it too is there are some people who will make you feel pressured into sending
Yeah,
it,
sure.
and if you're just not comfortable doing that sort of thing, or because I think you do need to be cautious that those
Absolutely.
pictures, like if you break up or they want to use it against you, or
Right.
maybe you're just somebody. I'm not very comfortable photographing this.
Mhm.
Nobody, you know.
Right.
So I also just think that those kinds of things don't ever just go away.
Right.
So, don't pressure your partner or whoever it is, whatever.
yeah,
But
I'm
in
not
this
saying
scenario,
pressure.
if
Yeah.
they're sending, we're talking about like
Unsolicited.
women unsolicited, just
Yeah.
sending
Yeah,
it
they're
to
just
you.
sending you those things.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's
Like I bet you
Dangerous.
Ben would like it if you sent him some nude photos.
I don't.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
I don't
think
I
so?
don't think he's not
No.
gonna want it.
Mm-mm. Oh.
He may not respond the way you think he should.
That's my fear.
Katie,
Yeah.
during the commercial, why don't you go in the bathroom?
No.
Ben will
one and
probably
see what he
reply
says.
with a
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
In
Or
his
not at
typical
all.
fashion, he just doesn't respond.
You're like, oh.
Or just thumbs up it, not even reply. just a
Have
thumbs
you
up.
ever sent a nude photo, Katie?
I think to him,
Yeah.
one time I sent him like barely chest up, and there was not really a response from that.
Oh, that hurts.
So it does, and really now my self confidence has been ruined, but it's
Yeah.
fine. But we do it all the time, so it's not
So that
really.
works.
Yeah, it
you
balances
don't
out.
need it. You
So
don't need it.
he sees you anyways. This gives him a little
Yeah,
reminder
it's
when
just-
he's on travel on his trip and you don't know where he is.
But
Right.
Before he meets up with his other family, it'd be a nice reminder
Yeah.
what he's got at home.
the lighting is right,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah, most of the time.
You can hire a Photoshop.
And the lighting is right. You mean like when you guys
It's
are
pitch
doing
black.
Yeah, you should send him
When
an
there's no
all-black
light.
photo and say, I'm totally naked.
You can't see it, but this is the sex.
That'd be hilarious.
That is the kind of sexting that I would
That
do.
is funny.
Yeah.
Totally,
Sure.
Yeah.
a totally,
Yeah.
totally
black
blacked out
screen.
photo.
No problem.
And it's
Yeah.
like, I am totally naked right now. Here's a photo for you to enjoy.
The
And then he'll
things I
respond
would
back
do.
saying, I am turned on.
Yeah. They're like, oh, it worked. And he's like, why are you totally naked at work right now?
Okay, I don't know if that helped anybody else, but it helped me.
did.
So that's good.
Yeah, we learned some things, I believe.
Yeah.
But please send the all-black photo. I think
Okay.
that's hilarious.